by everybody. I mean Joe. Welcome, Joe, to another edition. You're so appreciated, Joe. To another episode of Paint and Ponder. Fluff the Squirrel and TiltyBird.
I got two birds in my hair today.
Two birds. They are multiplying.
They're
They have picked a
multiplying.
home.
That's all I've ever wanted, is to just be a
Oh.
living nest.
Mm-mm.
That's why I grew hair in the first place. Okay, let me
Right,
turn
what are
this
we doing?
around.
What do you want to do today? Do you know what you're doing?
I'm mad, so I'm good to do whatever you want to do.
Mad.
Yeah, about the topic. The topic is I'm mad about it.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. Did you want to do some pouring or some drawing or some geographic or...
What are you feeling like? Oh, good, Joe. I'm glad. Joe said it sounds good today. We fixed the audio crackle issue.
Lovely. Thank you, everyone,
So
as well,
glad.
for sticking it out last
Yeah,
time.
bearing with us.
Oh, do you want to do something a little different?
Sure.
I got an idea.
You got an
Should we
idea?
do
Well,
what?
let's go with the.
Hey, girl. Hey, David.
Hello.
Are we going watercolor?
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay.
Okay. Let me grab a page. Let me grab a page. There we go.
Are we going big or are we going small?
I only have big paper, so I could cut it
No, go
if you want.
big.
Big? Okay.
What will you do? Oh, I heard somebody saying the C word the other day. Oh, oh.
Like, see you next
Can you
Tuesday?
believe it? No, that's fine. It's not at
Oh.
all offensive. The offensive C word.
Um.
Well, it's only offensive this time of year.
I don't know it.
Well, I don't want to say it.
Well, I don't
I
want to
want...
make you say it. I just don't know what it is, and I'm.
I'm
not gonna do that to you.
It starts with Chris and ends with Mass.
Oh. Why? It's September.
I know, barely. I
I am
can't.
livid.
I'm like,
That's
Halloween's
just
coming.
yeah,
I
exactly.
don't even think Halloween's close. I just think, oh yeah, it'll soon be Halloween.
My brain, you know how our brains do that thing where we almost say something that's like really not appropriate?
Yeah, all the time,
I
every
was
day.
my brain was just about to go. At least let us have 9/11.
Tilty. Dear me.
Not
Well, thank
Remembrance
goodness you
Day.
didn't
You can't
say
just
that.
forget.
Thank goodness that couldn't be clipped out of context. Thank goodness someone couldn't say something about that as you as a Canadian. Well, thank goodness. Thank goodness you waited after the live to tell me this one.
This is not a serious moment. This is a Norm Macdonald moment. Oh my god.
I mean, you are talking about a pretty serious moment there. Let's not take away from that. It was a big thing.
I'm just saying, you jump to Christmas and there's so many things in between. There's Remembrance Day, there's, all sorts of other things that happen in between. Turkeys are
Yeah.
slaughtered. Turkeys are slaughtered.
I put my things in a new place and obviously forgot immediately that I'd put them in a new place. But I found them now
Oh,
because I looked
I've done
everywhere
that.
else.
Look at this
It's fun.
treasure trove. this treasure trove of custom paints. So, what is your idea?
First, great idea of today is if you are leaving a painting next to an open window to dry, do make sure you move the painting or close the window before you tuck into bed for the night. Thinking, oh, can't wait to check that painting tomorrow.
Oh no! Oh
I
no!
didn't do that. I
Oh
didn't
no!
didn't do that. And mine fell out of the window. So
Oh,
that's
that's
rather
worse than I was
sad.
even anticipating.
Nope. I found it in the garden. I had to give it a sniff test to make sure I found it before the dogs did. I did. Yay.
Oh my goodness!
But you
It's the
can, it's
piece I
just,
love too.
it hit the gravel. It hit the gravel hard.
Yeah.
You can't really see other
Oh
bits, but
no. Kind of makes it look more like it's a piece of rock that you found in sanded
yeah,
almost.
yeah, it does.
That's
It's
kind of
got a,
cool.
yeah.
Whoop. Hey,
Mm.
Susan.
Um, oh, we have 10 people in the chat. Thank you so much. Lucky
Hey,
you.
everybody.
We'll get to see
I think we
them
had more,
working
but I
on.
probably scared away a lot of people with my horrible, unexplained joke.
Yeah, that was maybe, yeah, not the best. But I have done Tilty and art.
Oh my
I did
gosh.
Tilty and
Okay.
art.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, and they're gonna have to look at the screen to see it, and that means
I
we're gonna
am.
see their face. Oh my god.
You won't be able to look at me. Do you want me to turn it
I hope
around?
so bad this isn't backwards. Yeah.
Do you want me to turn my thing around so you can see my
You
face?
100%,
Okay.
100p.
Okay, hold
There's
on.
a bear poop in the
Uh-oh.
woods.
Everybody's gonna get to see what my hair looks like after we start this. Oh dear.
It already has two
Okay.
birds in there. You're fine. Yeah, fine. You're all right. Ready? Please. It's going to be backwards. Can you see that backwards or forwards? That
No,
side.
it's proper.
Okay.
It's backwards for you.
Da-da-la, 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 da-da. I did you an art. Don't say no. Do you not like it?
I I I I love it and I hate it and I love how much I hate it and I hate how much I love it. It's the best thing ever. It's the best thing ever.
I feel sad now.
It's fantastic. Oh.
Chat, do you like my picture I did for Tilty? Like, I literally made it. It took me ages. Look at all that detail. I can't believe you hate it, and then you love that you hate it. That's like I hate it, and I wouldn't even try not to hate it. I hate it, and I'm going to stay hating it. I'm going to put effort towards hating it. Hi,
No,
Papa Smurf. Do you like the art I did for Tilty?
I just don't like butt stuff.
Oh, thank you. See, this is why Joe's amazing. Love the colours and the detail in but it's beautiful. Thank you, Joe.
My
Oh,
my glasses are fogging up.
okay. Oh, this is everything. There we go. That's why their hair is a mess. There we go. There we go.
It's incredible.
Thank you. That's all I wanted. Is
Yes.
some just positivity.
It's
Just, I can see the hours you spent on that, which you did.
I can.
So long.
I want that. I want to put it on
Cool.
my wall.
It includes. Of course you want it. I knew it'd grow on you.
Yeah,
Butt
that's.
stuff. Butt stuff.
Does the butt have a little butthole in the middle? Or the heart?
If you want it to.
The heart looks like
Oh,
it has a
yeah.
butthole.
No, it has a little bit. If you see a butthole, it's a butthole. Of course you would. What else are you going to see? Hey?
I'm turning the camera around.
There we go. Thank you all. Thank you all. Butt stuff has never been so beautiful. There we go. Your art affects us deeply. Thank you. Thank you.
Jim says I see the hole.
This is butt stuff. I just wish Brad was here.
I know.
I so wish.
The one time Brad's not here.
If we could use all of our OT, well, I didn't have OT 420, OT 420 powers, everyone, together. SP powers, we all have SP powers. Brad. Drop short media. Pour out. You're not.
Did the dogs just come in and fart?
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. We're not having round 2 of this. I've sent them out. But yeah, I'm so happy that. Wow, this. I mean, I can't believe that we got this far into it. Yeah, there we go. Show. I'm like, we got this far into it before YouTube was like, maybe we should hold these messages. Show them all. Show them all.
So to relate this into the topic, putting a Scientologist in a beloved band is a real butthole move. There we
Proper
go.
butthole move.
Proper.
It's not a lovely butt,
move.
like this butt.
Yeah, that's a lovely butt. This is not a
Of
lovely
course.
butt.
Of course you appreciate the butt. There we go.
I'm going to go vertical so that the whole page can be seen.
Nice. And I am going to get a pencil because it's ever so helpful. Ever so helpful.
I'm still dying.
Right. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
The hilarious thing about this is, I messaged Tilty and I said, I've made you a piece of art and I'm going to show you on stream. And they were like, well, I want to see it now. And I was like, well, I'm going to show you on stream. And they were like, is it about butt stuff? Immediately.
Okay, so I was actually thinking it would be like some abstract thing that would like be like neurographic and like a bird with a butt or something. But no, this is way better. Way better.
I practiced many times how to do that, like how to do the writing. I went through different. Do you think this is a first attempt, Tilty? No, I just thought Tilty would want me to just smash this out. No, I did. I practiced on all of them to see what would look nice.
I just see you looking at a butthole and I hear you say Tilty would want me to smash this out.
Hi, Kelly. Oh, it's what a great time for an actual artist to be in. Well done. Nice to see you. What do you think? What do you think? Gala worthy?
Oh,
no, it's not gala. What is it? Gallery worthy?
Yeah. That's a showroom piece, I'll tell you.
This is worthy of going on the back of a bathroom door, this.
Banksy would have been on that.
Yeah, if Banksy did that, a lot more people would know anyway. People would be confused. Okay, yes. So, the actual point of
Serious time.
today, we are speaking about whatever I named this stream. Forgot, sorry. Sciento celebrities. Oh, Queerdo Corner. I'm glad I called it Queerdo Corner now, because we're really living up to it, aren't we? We're the Queerdo Corner of SPTV. Like,
Yeah.
weirdos, but the queer ones. There's many
Yeah.
weirdos. We're the queer weirdos. Queerdos.
Yeah. Queer, neurospicy,
Yeah.
just doing our own thing. Making the best of things. Doing what we
Oh,
can.
shit. Here,
Chopping stuff.
I did this, but then I put it to dry next to an open window, didn't move it, and it fell out the window, didn't it?
Yeah, it sure
But
did.
where's good for the oh, there we go. The side that you can see where I live. That you can see it fell out the window with all the dots on it.
Also,
But before that, it was pretty good.
it's still pretty good, actually. Like I said, it just made it look like more like it's a piece of
I'm gonna go
rock.
back round.
Like it's really cool.
There we go. Didn't dox myself.
Good work, good work. We're getting better.
Thank you. Attempts are being made.
That's right. We're doing our
Okay.
best.
Nice to see you, Kelly. Thank you for joining.
Yeah, thank you, Kelly. Oh,
What's
you're spreading the reputation.
That is hilarious.
This is my life now. This is my life.
Oh my goodness, no. See, the amount of things I could send you that I would be like, that is hilarious. Like, because you like live with your parents and your dad. Your dad and your grandparents would lose that punch of hilarity because your dad would also find it funny. It wouldn't be like your dad would be like, oh, who's sending you this? He'd be like, ha 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 ha.
You'd
That's
laugh harder
hilarious.
than me? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So it takes away that spice of Okay, we're starting.
Yes, I've got my pencil.
Yes. So we will be speaking about the new lead singer of Linkin Park, Emily Armstrong, because why not? Yeah, yeah. Like,
words about it.
I don't normally, just speak for speaking or throw my, just throw my 2 cents in for, I assume no one gives a shit what I'm saying. But I've from my analytics, I feel like I have a younger audience than most on SPTV. Because of our witty banter. It's not. It's all the butt stuff talk. People are like, I'm not into this. This is not for me. Thank you. So thank you to everyone, all the young at soul people, young at heart people who are here. Appreciate you all. Thanks for sticking with us.
Soul, I like that.
So that's what we're going to be talking about. I have loads of different bits written down and things to go to and things I should have sent you because I meant to ask you, would you be okay reading things aloud? And I didn't ask you that.
Oh, I can read things aloud.
Sweet. Okay, so we're going to do some kind of hearts. We're going to do some kind of hearts, but watch me.
Okay, I'm watching.
Some kind of hearts like this, but then I'm going to do some upside down.
Oh, like different directions of hearts, like if petals were falling, but they're hearts.
Yeah.
Oh, are you going to fill the whole page?
No, I'm going to do like, I don't know, I'm going to do a few, just see how you feel. Do a few, because if I give you too much direction, you run too fast with it. You're like, like a border collie or like a Labrador, and you're like, sit, and they're like, sit, paw, lie down, roll over, back up, jump up, lie down, and you're just like, fuck, just fucking sit a second. trust I will tell you the next thing if there's something else. And then like, I'm going to do all the fucking things. I'm going to nail it. You're going to give me the treat. And you're like,
I've
no,
never felt so
love the
seen.
enthusiasm. Enthusiasm is so good. It's so great. But it's like, I'm just going to need you just to hold it 1 second.
Got it.
So yeah, our brains do that. ADHD brains do that. It's it's a thing,
Yeah.
part and parcel of having it. But we're going to try and not do that. And if they're overlapping, like this one here, I'm going to do it like this. But I'm just not going to draw the overlap. I'm going to stop.
Oh, okay. So like that.
Yeah.
Okay. So they're like
Yeah. Just
layered.
don't. Yeah.
Okay. Um. Do you have things that you want to say first?
I do. I just can't. Damn it. I didn't want to do that.
Sorry.
Sorry. I'm so
No,
distracted.
we're good.
Why did I try? Why did I
What
try
did
with that? My goodness. Yeah. That's what you get for trying. No, I don't mean
Lesson
that.
learned.
Right, I'm going to
Also,
bed. Thank you everyone for
can
being
I?
here. We'll try again next week.
I just want to say, like, before we get into too much about this new singer, I just want to premise the whole thing by saying she's a fucking Timu Lara FM. That's my preface.
I didn't want to do this stream without listening to her sing.
I'm not even talking about her ability. That's not
Okay.
even relevant. I don't even think that's relevant at this point. I don't think her talent or I think that the move is so ethically and morally incorrect that her actual talents and abilities shouldn't even be factored in because I'm sure as a person she can sing. I've never even heard her sing. I've never heard her sing and I don't want to because I don't want to hear Chester's words come out of her mouth. That's
Yeah, I
why.
went to see her sing, and I heard, and doesn't even in the end was on there, and I was like, oh fuck you.
Yeah. Like, does singing those songs not immediately make you think of your fucking OSA parents? You know, like how do you reconcile? Yeah. Anyway. You're starting it off. I don't want to get on a rage tirade.
No. So yeah. Basic. The topics I was going to cover is how does she rationalize being the lead singer of Linkin Park, knowing the legacy she's sort of stepping into, knowing Scientology's thoughts on mental illness, mental health, and even
LGBT.
no, I was going to say, and this isn't like hearsay. Even the the things in court documents to say that. So, like in the Whitney
Mm,
Mills case,
mm,
um,
mhm.
and I think Lisa McPherson as well. It says in there too about the church's beliefs
Yes.
not to treat mental health. So this isn't hearsay. We'll bring receipts. We'll
No, this is
touch
well
on
documented fact.
we'll touch on the fact that Chester's legacy of being against child SA, and human trafficking, and again, the church have been called out for that. She knows this. She's not just anybody. She's someone who grew up on the cadet org. She's somebody who very much is involved and seen the abuse that's going on, and she's been called out by Cedric Bixler Zavala as well. So again, other receipts. This is just why the actual position in the band is such a slap in the face, and it's so disrespectful of her to even like try and go for that part. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and honestly, I think one of the things that
Can I
wanted
just
to
quickly
say is,
finish
oh,
going
sorry,
over
yeah,
just
sorry,
the
yeah,
basic
No,
outlines?
no, go,
I'm going to talk about just sort of the queer community in SPTV, so other people can go there if they're not familiar, and how she gets her head round being queer and the doctrine, which again I'll refer to. How she can say she didn't know about certain things like Danny Masterson when her mum was one of the people covering up for Danny Masterson in her position. Just go through a few of the things that we know that that she knows that would contradict the things that she's saying or doing, like science of survival, like Dianetics. And then I wanted to sort of quickly go over the non-apology. So that's just sort of an overrun, but yeah, go for it.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, I lost it. It's okay. It'll come back. It'll come back once we start talking again. Oh no, I was just gonna say, not only that, but how disrespectful to herself. Like, I honestly feel like she's causing herself pain by, like, okay, Serge was saying she too was trafficked by her mom. She too is a victim of the things that happened in the church, of course. She could respect herself and use this position to speak out against all of these things. She could turn it around, like Serge said. And not doing that is kind of disrespectful to what she's been through, even. Not just everybody else, you know what I mean? Like, she could use this opportunity. That's what I meant.
Yeah, but you can only do better when you know better. And I'm assuming she hasn't been near any therapy because she's in Scientology. And also, Brad's here. Brad's here. Thank you, everyone. Your powers worked. Thank you so much, Brad. Brad, I did an art for TiltyBird. I did an art for
Brad, you're gonna want to go
TiltyBird.
back. You're gonna want to
No,
go
I'm going
back.
to project it now again. Ta-da! Tilty said that they love it and hate it and love that they hate it. That was what they said to my face when I showed them this
I
art.
hate how much I love it, and I love how much I hate it.
I think you said that you love that you hate it. That's what I heard, and it went through my ears and stabbed me in the heart.
No, I hate that I love it. I love it, and it's.
What do you think, Brad? We called you with our SP powers.
Yeah, corn freak. I won't either.
No. Oh, thank you so much. I need to take pictures. I love it, and I love you both. There we go. This psychedelic powers is working. Everyone's all just
Amazing.
feeling groovy and loving.
Feeling groovy, feeling
That's exactly.
like you want to. Uh, I, I was gonna say
You're gonna want.
dance around and dump your rump, but I don't know what that even
You
means.
would. You would say that. Rubber. Have you got a rubber?
Oh, I do have a rubber.
Nice,
Boom.
nice, nice. So you're gonna take that rubber, and then you're gonna rub out bits like this.
What?
Rub out a little bit. Rub out a little bit.
Why?
Rub out a little bit. Rub out a little bit. Yeah. And then the same
Okay.
on the other side. You're gonna want to get it about the same place
Oh,
on
are
the
we
other
gonna do like
side.
lines through them or something?
Please just sit and stay. Sit and stay. No, I'm joking.
I'm so glad you have so much experience with dog training.
No, I have experience with ADHD brain. So I say, I was like, my brain's like a labradoodle, and this is how I know if I meet someone with ADHD, because my brain's like, I want to like metaphorically do zoomies together. I'm like, I want to
Yeah,
do zoomies around this field.
that's exactly. That's
And
why
that's how you
our
know.
live has such energy. We've got the zoomies.
Yeah.
Oh, it all makes so much sense now. It all makes so much sense now. I think I'm doing this right, but I don't know.
You can't do it wrong. There we go. You see the point?
No.
Okay. We'll get there. Keep on rubbing. Keep on rubbing.
I'm rubbing.
Just rub it out. Just rub one out and then rub the next one out. That's all you're doing.
Rubbing on my page, the pencil will not stay. Emily's a cunt.
Ooh.
I'm sorry. Unless how you really feel.
Ah.
Um, just I was a youth when that music came out, and that youth made me feel like it was okay to be upset about the things that I needed to be upset about for the first time. And I just know that that music is fucking important to a lot of people, and they did not anticipate their bad reputation catching up with this as fast as it did. And
Oh, bye, corn.
I think Chester is looking at this and is scream crying. Not just that his band members let it happen. They knew him. They knew him. They knew what he went through. Why is this okay for them? Why do they think that this is something that's okay?
There is a question for you in chat.
Oh, there's a question for me in chat. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cute. Oh, Brad. God, God, I like art more. Times 10 cajillion bazillion fulfillion times 420 Sea Org contracts. That's how much more I like art than butt stuff.
Okay. Have you finished rubbing out? Wow, you did a lot, didn't you?
Well, I didn't know, and I just kept going. What happens when I'm not
Wow.
supervised? You weren't supervising me enough. And then I started drawing hearts, and I was like, this is making me feel better because I'm mad.
Where were you
And it
mad?
was,
Oh, yeah.
and so I just kept drawing hearts, and then it was like, yeah, that's nice.
Do you see what I did?
I cannot really see your page.
Yeah, it's 'cause terrible lighting and everything's terrible.
Well, it's because look, your camera's facing the window, you sausage.
Well, there's a window behind me. Should I shut the curtains? Is that
It's a little
better?
better, actually.
Okay, so I
Um,
went round all those hearts and I just did a line down the middle, but I did like a curvy line. Slightly curved. Do you see?
yes, like
I
they're
went from the
leaves.
middle where the heart. Yeah. Like the
Okay, so did you
leaves.
start at the top at the bum part, or did you go down to the tip?
I went where the heart bit is, the bum part, I guess. We'd always start with the bum, I guess, yeah.
Well, you set
Go
the
from the
tone for
bum.
today. You set the tone. You can't even blame me for that.
Mm,
You started it off with the bum
I
piece,
don't
and
know.
then you make hearts.
You're not acting like someone who's trying not to have this stick.
What am I supposed to do? People find my outrage hilarious, and no one takes it serious. Oh,
Yeah.
recommended sips.
Oh, I didn't bring a drink up. So I've done the hearts, and then
I'm
where the
almost
tip,
done.
like the heart, where the two bumps of the heart go together, I've drawn a line from the top of the heart to the bottom of the heart. Can we see this at all? Is this just
Where did
terrible?
that? From the top of the heart where it connects. It's butt. Okay.
Can we see this at all?
This is genuinely cute. It is like a peach, Joe. Oh yeah, I can see that. Yours look more peach-like than mine.
I mean, they don't have to look peach-like.
Well, I'm just saying.
Yeah,
It's
the light
cute,
is
that's all.
terrible. The light is
I'm just
terrible
saying that
everywhere, every
I
house.
just think peaches are cute. Millions of peaches. Peaches for me.
So,
Peaches for Tilty. Okay.
So there's been a lot of coverage of this topic. There's been obviously lots of music places, celebrity, pop culture channels covering it. Serge Delmar, at literally Serge, has done some fantastic coverage
Yes.
of this as well.
He's done some his last three lives have been really good and informative, and he's also spoken respectfully about her while relaying the information.
Yeah, yeah.
Which I really respect.
Natalie spoke today and gave sort of a different view and different perspective. It's one of the reasons I really, really enjoy watching Natalie is she's good at coming from a different place.
Yeah, I didn't have time to catch her coverage of it this morning.
Well, she was saying that I'm not sure if she said she met Emily at like the cadet org, or like she was older, and she remembers like a younger Emily, or if she's saying she can imagine a younger Emily, sort of running around pack base and going through everything that she's gone through, and despite that, like making it and doing like a dream job, and she just wants her to enjoy her life, and yeah, which is true. Like,
it is true.
look at what happened to a lot of other children. They've, unalived themselves, especially being gay. It's disgusting.
But if I was gay and I finally made it to a place, I would say now's the time to speak for all of those other gays that aren't able to fucking do anything and have been suffering and didn't have a rich mom who, let them do what they wanted to do. You know what I mean? Like, I just, we need a time, place, form, an event of them taking some accountability. That's it. What am I doing now?
What I'm doing. So where you rubbed out.
Oh, you're making wiggles in.
So yeah.
Oh my gosh, you're making leaves.
Yeah, it's when you went, oh, it looks like leaves, and I went, oh, it does. I thought I'd give it away then.
Oh my gosh. This is the coolest thing ever. Okay.
Oh my God, we're awake, we're watching, we're taking it seriously, we're here.
Oh my gosh, it's making a leaf.
Yeah, if I'd have told you we were making leaves straight away, you'd have been like, I have the perfect leaf, I know the colour palette, I'm going to start mixing the colours. And I'd be like, no, come back, please.
Oh my
And also, I wanted people in chat, oh God, I'm making a right pig's ear out of this.
Not a left one,
Oh
folks.
dear,
Don't
no,
worry.
not a left one.
It's just a
Never a
right
left
pig's
one.
ear.
Dear.
Oh, I've always wondered how to make these
That's
leaves, and I was like, how do you just draw it? But this is
raggedy.
this is so cool. Oh my gosh. I love it when you teach us.
Yeah, so you just doing, you just do like a squiggly line like that, going from the last opening to sort of the, but you don't go all the way down.
Right?
Oh dear, not like that. Not the way I did it. Sorry, just then, not you.
Check it out.
Well, perfect. Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. And then
Leave
the line we did down the middle, that's going to be the stem line. So you just want to do that a little bit darker than the rest. So it doesn't matter that the pencil's on there. The rest of this pencil is probably going to be quite annoying, but we might want to go around it in like a bit of black here and there anywhere. I don't know.
Okay, yeah, just give it a little line or whatever. So
Yeah, so you can give it a little line and then do like a line above it to make it look like, I don't know, the edge, a bit of depth or something.
yeah. Okay, I think I get it. I need to add a couple extra little wiggles. Woo! Um. Oh my gosh, this is so fun. I love learning.
It
I do.
is fun when you learn something, and when you're like, oh, isn't that hard? I thought this would be really hard to do.
I never thought I'd be able to draw these leaves, and it's like some of them aren't quite right because I didn't know what we were doing, but I get it
That'll
now.
make them good. No, 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 that'll give them character.
Yeah,
If I
like
said
every
to you,
leaf is
you'd have been
different.
like, oh, I need to make leave, and it's like, well, no, 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 because that's not like, do you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
It would have. I feel like it would have been a lot harder if you to just relax and do. If I said draw 10 leaves, you'd still be doing it.
I know. I'd be a absolutely obsessed mess, and it would be like, oh no, that's not right. Oh no, that's not right. Now I'm just like, we're making leaves. Um. Uh, Woo! We've got Scientology. Holly's mail is on the
Ah,
way. It's on the way with the finest carrier pigeon. Maya said I might
and
record both Tilty and Fluffer's laughter and use it as an alarm on my phone.
I was like, nice or not? It's just being like that would be like, oh, I'm getting straight away.
She's
Fuck that.
she said it will make me happy and it will be a good day to wake up to that.
Ah, so be like, oh, the rooster isn't bad enough. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then it'd be like, oh dear, oh, what am I doing? Enough
Okay,
for
would you
that.
rather have a rooster wake you up or a Tilty? Riddle me that.
It depends. Does the rooster has to have your sort of same affinities?
No. It has no pizzazz.
I mean, is it going to be waking up by pecking my butt?
My favorite though. My favorite. You're
Oh,
such a good boy. I
Holly,
would do it.
Holly. Since Tilty's making everyone art, I made Tilty art. Here it is.
Oh my god.
This is going to be the most seen thing. I think it's going to be a thumbnail. Just a
Oh.
thumbnail.
Yeah, just
Can
for
I have
when
a
I'm on your channels,
Can
just
I have
throw
a
it up
thumbs
there.
up? Can I have a
Yeah.
thumbs up if this should be the thumbnail of this video here?
Yeah.
I did Brad and art. I did Brad and art. Look.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, well, he asked me to do this. He was like, "Can you do me like a logo?" And I was like, "Oh, that sounds like a skill in itself. I don't really know if
That's
I can."
that's
And then
really
I did
nice
this.
actually. I like that a
Well,
lot.
logos aren't just like an art, are they? It's like a
Well, that's the
it's
thing,
got to
they
be like,
can be. It depends on who makes them and
but yeah. So I
who
did
it's
that for
for.
Brad. That's why I couldn't do like Brad loves butt stuff, and it's not true. But yeah, I did that. I did that for him.
No, Brad scares his fiance with farts. That's what Brad's would say.
Ah, Brad's like Nuala, my stinky dog.
Yeah.
This
She's a
is
stinky
so
princess.
bad. This one here is so bad. And I don't think it's savable, but I think I want to do a half leaf.
Yeah. I
I
don't know
don't
what
think there's
I've
enough
done for
space.
this one, but that's okay. I'm really digging this.
Yay!
Like, I'm I'm really digging it. Like I didn't put enough lines, but they're I don't know, I'm just this is really cool. This is fun. I'm enjoying it.
Good. I'm really happy. Like, it's not like I thought you'd hate it. Like, I did sort of count on you enjoying it somewhat, but I'm really glad
No,
you are.
this is awesome. And you know what? I haven't been like doing any leaf stuff lately. I've been kind of like not doing as much leaves and stuff, so this is just like, yeah, exactly what I needed.
Yeah, I'm gonna deal with that. I'm gonna deal with that as a half leaf, I guess. That's just gonna
Well, and
be.
that's the
We're just gonna
thing,
make
like
do.
it could be a half leaf, it could be a leaf that a caterpillar was munching on, it could be a leaf that a moth took a shit on and it eroded part of the leaf. That
Nice,
happens.
nice.
That happens.
So I'd go ahead and rub out anything that you really don't want on the page because you're not going to cover it with watercolor. So if
Okay.
you are doing this along with us at home, the stem, the line for the
Look
stem
how
doesn't
good
matter
Fluffers
because
are
we.
looking.
Excuse me,
Those are amazing.
my bits aren't too bad.
Fluffers boots.
Uh, oh, I might get out. I might do some Fluffers bits on the back of this. Fluffers
I
bits
was
is a
gonna
custom
say, have you
paint.
even used that paint yet?
Yeah,
I thought
I might
it
do a
would be a
nice.
nice soft color for like, I don't know, like yeah, like backgrounds and stuff.
So yeah, where we do the stem there, that's going to be darker anyway. So don't worry about rubbing that out because it's going to be darker anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think we'll do the leaves first, let them dry, then go in on the background. That's what I would normally do, unless you want to do it the other way around.
Oh, I'm good with doing the leaves first and then going in the background. That's fine. Sounds
Sweet.
good to
So
me.
yeah, I'm going to go
Okay.
for green because
I too am going to go for green, but I need to rub out some of the lines still.
nice.
Oh, you
I
kind of
might use
rounded
some
it
of
all
my.
off. Am I supposed to
I might
round
use
it?
some. I might use some of my emotionally gay, which I'm so annoyed that the names rubbed off. But yeah,
Oh,
my emotionally
yeah.
gay tone scale teal. Might use a bit of that as well. I am being so stingy with the Franken purple. I'm like, I don't want to use it unless I have to.
Oh, it's yeah, it's I don't even know how I made that. That's why I called it that. I was like, what have I done?
It's brilliant.
Okay, so I don't know what to erase.
Um, yeah, anything that is gonna like if you're planning on doing a lighter background, then do that. So I'm gonna take these little things out of this big tray because they are removable and the whole tray is a pain in the ass. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna
that's
go
always
with
nice.
green and
I'm gonna use a green that
another
I
green.
made. I'm gonna
And
use
should I
two
use like
greens.
I'm gonna use the odd neon green, I think. And of
Ooh.
course I'm gonna use yellow, just lemon. Or should I go for brilliant? No, just a lemon yellow.
Yeah, I like the lemon.
And I'm thinking blue. And this is
Whoa!
as you right.
Hold on.
As you right. As you right?
Whoa! Hold on.
Blue? What's up?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you okay?
There- My
Hello?
my headset. Can you hear me?
Yeah, it just went a bit funky for a
Okay.
second.
Yeah, my something happened there and my earbuds just like disconnected and it was like, "Ha, fuck you."
Mm. What about
Um,
purple?
yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Am I
do that.
ever
The
gonna
odd bit.
say no to purple? Am I ever gonna say no to purple? No.
So yeah, obviously there will be a few bits that are lighter than others. I'm not sure. Again, I don't really know art. I'm going to imagine that there is light hitting this leaf and then maybe a bit on here and here and here. Maybe, I don't know. I'm going to try.
I'm
I'm
just
going to
gonna
try
do
a
different
thing.
colors.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm also going to try and talk about these bits that I wrote down.
Yeah, talk about some bits. This segment's called Fluffer's Bits. Fluffer's Bits.
Afterwards, when you're like having a break from painting, watching it dry or whatever, would you mind pulling up? I shared it on my page. Miriam Francis, the community post that she shared yesterday or the
Oh,
day before
yes.
regarding Emily Armstrong,
Yes.
because I
Do you
think
want me
that'd
to
be
paint a
amazing.
couple leaves and then I can do I'll do 2 leaves and then I'll do that.
Amazing. I'll just talk about some other people quick who have also covered this. Obviously Serge has. Miriam spoke about it. Aaron's done a good few videos about it. Natalie spoke about it this morning, I think the other day as well. And Susie Oberholtz and Marilyn as well have both spoke about it from their sort of never in perspectives. So, yeah, the first thing I was gonna speak about, oh dear, was yeah, how she sort of can justify or not think it's a slap in the face to fans of Linkin Park and sort of all of the sort of struggles and the lyrical content and how emotive their music is. How she'd justify that, knowing Scientology's views on mental health, knowing
Yes.
that they don't believe in it, knowing that they say people, who've had mental health issues, they've just been diagnosed with like Lyme disease.
Or a nasty
That's
Satan.
Yeah, but the thing is, they can't officially like diagnose someone. Like David Minkoff can't diagnose someone with having like missed withholds or like
No.
BTs. A
No, it
body,
has to be something
a
he can write on the
cluster.
chart. So
Yeah,
it's
so he
Lyme
writes
disease.
Lyme disease. And that is disgusting. And again, this is not something I'm making up or just saying. This is in the doctrine.
And
Any
court
questions that
documents.
you have, any questions you have about the doctrine, can either be found on the resource page, and if you go on community source, you can go on the chat bots made by Scientology Geek, and if you ask a question there, you can then cross-reference it. There's also the documents linked as well to cross-reference it. So you can find all of the doctrine there. And they literally have a museum. They have a anti-psych museum of death. Like,
Yep.
what?
To
Like, they are
showcase the
actively,
atrocities of mental health care.
yeah. And one of the things they were saying, like, oh, there's like 70% of people's babies under 1 are now on antidepressive. What are you
What?
on about? Yeah, this is what they were trying to say. It's the propaganda they were putting. Oh, well, these
Holy
babies are on
shit.
antidepressants. What do you mean? What are you on about? Absolutely not.
Okay, as a baby who probably could have benefited from from antidepressants, that's just absurd. That's just
Uh,
absurd. I'm actually ill enough to have needed pills at that age, and I did not get pills at that age. So they're just spouting
Tilty. I don't
bullshit.
think being
They're just I'm
hyperbolic. You couldn't even swallow a pill. Okay, let's not.
oh
I don't think it's the exact stream.
I came out
Sorry.
with teeth, man. You don't even know.
Oh, so did Schmittler. We can't say his name, but Him.
Ew,
He was born
gross.
with
Okay,
teeth.
well, I'm
I
never
know.
saying that
Sorry.
again. Fucking
Yeah.
ew, gross.
Maybe take that out of your fun fact bag.
Yeah, that's gone. That's out of there. That's donezo. That's in the
But yeah,
trash.
no.
The dragon
I
dongs
imagine
that Brad keeps talking about.
no matter how hard, well, I think a lot of people have it. Some babies are born, addicted to substances
Yeah, there's tons of things that happen.
but yeah, I don't think anyone's actually prescribing a
No,
newborn
no, that
baby.
I was just making a joke that like even someone who, if you were, they wouldn't do that. It's just they don't do
No.
that. They can't. They won't. It's not a thing. It's so surreal that they would even try saying that. That's all I mean.
Yeah. Sorry, I was just clearing up for any of the normies listening.
Oh
Hey
yeah,
normies.
so
Thanks for
my
being there.
I'm so hyperbolic, so please, if I ever
Yeah.
say something that seems confusing, just double check because most oftentimes I'm being hyperbolic because it's just my natural way of emoting. But like, how can she sing the lyrics to Numb and not have visceral, sickening memories and emotions of growing up on the, you know what I mean? Like,
She
every step that I take is
compartmentalized.
another mistake to you. Like these
Yeah.
lyrics, like how do you get on stage and sing that and dissociate that hard?
Well,
And then,
it's the same way Elizabeth Moss does The Handmaid's
in
Tale. Like,
that's exactly it. That's the perfect comparison.
yeah.
Because that
So,
again, it's like how do you do this? How do you see this and do this?
yeah, I really, really, really do not know. I do not know. I was just filling my pen up with some water.
Oh, no worries. It's the
Um,
just the cognitive dissonance that they're able to harness at will is just it blows my
well,
mind.
it's at will and it's at a level of training as well
Well,
because
that's exactly it. It's mind control. It's built into
yeah,
them.
they've been trained to walk this way, talk this way.
They've been programmed, if you will.
Yeah, so it's a lot harder than I could probably even imagine.
Well, and
Um,
I mean, I'm also neurospicy too, so it's like even more confusing for me, I guess.
but you've got to remember that they grew up having been told, these are shore stories, these are things that LRH said are absolutely fine, and these are things that are absolutely not. Like, it doesn't have to
Yeah,
make sense to. Do you know what I mean? Like, there was
I
people
do.
who at a
Yeah,
time it perfectly makes sense that the world is flat. There's people who still
hmm
do, actually. Don't come at
I know,
me. Don't come at me.
dude. The world isn't flat. Okay, it's fucked. Let's get that clear.
Yeah. But you could upset a lot of people. You know what I mean?
No, that's okay. Get upset at me. It's fine. I'm used to it. Don't come at Fluffer. Come at me. I'm the one
Um,
saying the Earth is not flat. It's fucked.
it isn't flat. I don't think it's flat for a minute. I'm just saying
No, I know you
that
don't.
no, some people have a lot of time on their hands and just want to come at you, and
Oh,
they think.
they think.
Let
I
me
think you mean they don't think.
a dragon dong purple, please. What was that for?
Brad, I'm gonna throw you off a pier. Take you for a
Oh
long walk off a
wow,
short pier. That's right. I
this
said
is
it. Just kidding. Dragon dong. What even is that color, Brad? Only you would know what that is because only you know what a dragon dong looks like. I don't, because I don't like that stuff.
it's the other end, the other side.
Oh, okay. I found the Rise Against the Dark Arts post. Well, bam. Here we go. We're gonna read Miriam's post on this because I did my 2 leaves like I promised. Okay, this is from Miriam. These are Miriam's words. Power to Miriam. Dear Emily, You and I came from the same place, where we were orphaned by parents absent in their addiction to a great cause. In this place of childhood neglect, we forged bonds, made each other laugh, and found the fun in things, as young kids tend to do. What we experienced was abnormal, inhumane, and difficult to describe, but we tried to make the best of a terrible thing. Emily, you were always a burst of energy, with a big grin and unruly hair. As a child, you had a strong sense of self despite the chaos around you, and when you were able to, you saved yourself. Not only did you survive, but you achieved your dreams, and that makes me so fucking happy and proud. Every time one of us succeeds, it's a powerful testament to our resiliency and in many ways our shared strengths. Now we're grown, and a very important conversation has arisen regarding your support of Danny Masterson and your continued association with Scientology. I was hopeful that this would be a great opportunity for you to make a statement. But then you put out your Insta story and I was disappointed. I hope you will make another effort to address these issues more important issues more fully. On September 18th, 2020, the day that you arrived at the arraignment hearing, just a few months after the arrest had been issued on Danny Masterson for 3 counts of forcible rape, you said you had been asked to support him. Who asked you? And did that person tell you they wanted you there? Or did you already know, having been raised on Hubbard's words like I was? Did you already know that Danny Masterson's victims were the enemy? That by pursuing legal justice, they were in actual fact, attempting to destroy Scientology. When you went to court that day, did you feel that you were not just supporting your friend, but protecting your religion? Is that because you knew that in our religion we were to never report crimes to outside authorities like Hubbard told us? Your group was so large in the court that the court had to take time to shuffle people about due to COVID distancing, which led to many of you having to stand outside. And in that courtroom on that day, Danny's defense team filed a demurrer to get the case dismissed, which delayed proceedings for another month. You said that you empathize with the victims of these crimes, but do you know what that day felt like for the victims of Danny Masterson's crimes? Do you know what it feels like to be a victim of rape and have the people around you who thought were your friends turn on you, disparage you, silence you, threaten and harass you, lie about you, and then gather together like a mob and stand next to your rapist? Or to be surrounded and intimidated by those same people outside the court building? Do you know what it took for those women to keep pushing ahead, keep showing up every day that they needed to across a preliminary hearing and 2 entire criminal trials? To live every day knowing that the future is uncertain, that any moment justice could fail them? Damn it. Do you know how much strength it would have taken for them to just be there that day, the 18th of September 2020? They were up against a machine that was trying to destroy them, and you were part of that machine. You are accountable for that. I would love to hear if you're still a Scientologist because we can talk about that next. Emily, you have the opportunity, you have a voice. Many of us never got the chance, and I hope you use your powers for something good. That was Miriam.
Miriam Francis, Rage Against the
Miriam
Dark
Francis,
Arts.
Rage Against the Dark Arts. Go and follow her. If you are not, she is an absolute fucking like I got full body chills reading that. She is so eloquent.
Yeah, she really is.
I mean, honestly, like I relate to the statement a little bit because I'm just gonna put it out there. My mom has now started hanging out with the mom of my childhood abuser. Um, and has they're best friends like nothing ever happened. And I kind of relate to some of the things that she said there, like how and my mom was as abused as a kid, so why, you know what I mean?
It's
Anyway.
it's 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 especially egregious when um she grew up knowing like Miriam Francis, which means you grew up knowing what happened to Miriam Francis. And for anyone who doesn't know, it's not my place to speak about necessarily speak about stuff, but she was a victim in the same way Chester was, of child SA, and her story's on her channel. She's still fighting for justice now, and it's just disgusting that Emily Armstrong thinks that she can go and sing his songs, sing Chester's songs, knowing that he isn't here because most likely because of the abuse of his childhood, like the
the
exact
pain
same
that
abuse.
never went away. Yes, exactly. You said it.
It's just it's so egregious. And for anyone saying, "Oh, but what's the big deal?" That's the big deal. That's the big deal. Because people are unaliving themselves, and because of her religion and her beliefs, people are unaliving themselves because they're not getting mental health help, because they're gay, because they were SA'd as a child and got no justice. Like, it's very, very relevant, and it does matter. It does
It
matter.
does. It does. It absolutely fucking matters. And I agree with what Surgeon Miriam has said. Like, I I just I'm just disappointed she's not using this as an opportunity. She's just putting her head in the sand. And if she were to turn around tomorrow and say, I'm going to make a full statement and talk about all of this stuff, and said what she needed to say, and people can start to reconcile it and move forward, but until that happens, it's just feels like Chester's getting spit in the fucking face every time a word of his comes out of her mouth. Like, singing those songs was the first time I realized that I was hurt.
Yeah, and like Serge said, he had to listen to these songs in secret in the hotels because
Yes.
music was banned. This was worse than Footloose. This was
Oh.
worse than Footloose because you could only
Oh.
listen to who? Al Ronham. Wee, wee, wee.
Oh.
And then the machines went rat-a-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat, and the body phaetons came out of the volcano. What you want about, bruv? What the actual how? No. Like,
And
can you
then the electric
imagine?
ribbons came down from the implant station.
Oh no! What he says? And then the ribbons went to the theatre, and the supreme ruler. It's just, it's ridiculous. Imagine only being able to listen to that.
Oh, yeah, or We Stand Tall,
Nope, absolutely not.
or Flag is Here.
No, thank you. No, thank you
Imagine
to all of the above.
bopping around and doing your chores, singing along to Flag is Here. Absolutely end me. End me now. Hey, Matthew, hope you're well. Sorry, I'm not paying attention to chat at all. I
Hey,
should be, but I'm not.
MD. Hello, hello. Thank you so much. It's great to see you. Oh, you probably ain't got time to go back, so I'll just show you now quick. This is Tilty's artwork. Do tell everyone. I'm not doing commissions.
You might need to start selling prints of that bad boy, because that's going to go viral.
Yeah, I like it's some of my best work. This actually.
Honestly, like, the background is mind blowing, and I was totally
Thank
taken
you.
by it until I read that it said butt stuff, and then I saw the butthole, and then I was just crying a little bit inside of my heart. I'm
I'm
laughing.
gonna say it's not the most gratitude I've ever got. Uh, you know, but it's not why I do it. You know, not why I do it. Thankfully, because I'd have been gravely disappointed, wouldn't I? I'd have been like, dude, I was literally doing an art for you. What are you on about?
Here I am making you the most amazing dragon that I've ever painted, and the first time I've ever drawn a dog just for you, and I get butt stuff. That's fine. Brad
I've
wants you to
actually
scan him a copy
started.
for his desktop background.
What of the one I did for him or the one I did for you?
For me.
Oh, okay, cool, cool, cool. Yeah.
Oh my god. See, you're gonna get famous now.
I think it's infamous is the actual words. And I think that's you. I think you're going to be infamous, and I
No,
think we
no, no,
both
no,
know
no,
what
no.
for.
Hey, come on. This is a team deal here, okay? We are the Timu
Absolutely
Iowadian.
not. Absolutely not. I am nothing to do with the butt stuff. There's not to come as a team. I am off the shelf for butt stuff completely. I'm on no
Yeah, but
team.
you're
Nope.
like my butt stuff hype
Nope.
man.
Nope. We heard it. You all heard it, right? You all heard me say absolutely not.
I'm just digging my own hole even deeper. Can I have a bigger shovel,
Oh, that's
please?
gross. Can you wait till after the stream, please, at least?
What? I didn't even.
What did you just
What?
say?
I said I'm digging my digging. Oh, come on.
Oh, it's so funny and
Oh,
silly, but funny and silly.
I am just absolutely livid right now. I'm
I
steaming.
didn't know how happy I'd be about that, but apparently it's
I
thoroughly
am.
satisfying.
See now you see this is your version of the fish stuff. See what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Now you get
yeah.
it. Now you get it.
So you think I'm being the bigger person? I'm not. I'm plotting my revenge. There we go.
Yeah. No, absolutely. You're getting yours, and fair enough.
Yeah, yeah, 100%.
I'm not
100.
gonna I'm not gonna say don't do that. I don't deserve it. I fucking deserve it. I know I do.
Yeah, you really do. Anyone watching? This is 100%.
Uh,
No, I'm joking. It's oh, it's all
we're just
fun,
trying.
isn't it?
We're just keeping it lighthearted because it's heavy stuff, and
Oh
we
yeah.
need to balance it. That's all.
Yeah.
You know.
Or I'd be crying every stream again, and we don't want that.
Exactly. We don't. We don't want to be the YouTube crying playlist that people use to fall asleep to because they're weird.
Yeah,
We
that's
don't
so
we don't
mean.
want we don't want like to be on the online crier subreddit if there is one. I don't, we
Oh, do
don't,
you think
that's not
there is?
something we need. Probably.
Oh, I probably am on it.
No, probably not. But I'm sure it exists. There's got to be something like that. Something weird. Dad, check these leaves. Fluffer taught me new leaves.
Nice leaves.
Yeah.
It's a cut leaf.
Look at there's
It's a scientific name for cut leaf. Called a cut leaf.
they did those ones.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Huh.
I like them a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
And this green is perfect for it too.
Yeah. They're actually like really green. They're a wax leaf.
Yeah, yeah.
But that's okay.
Well, I'm just doing
Depends
all
on the
different
light, and
ones.
also the newer leaves are like that. When the new leaves come out, they're like this color.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a bunch
Yeah,
of different
and then they get
greens.
kind of darker as they get
I'm
older.
gonna do this some in this color too, because this is like more of that color. So, and this is I need to do another layer on those too. But yeah, yeah. My dad thinks the leaves are cool.
Nice. What else was I going to talk about? Oh yeah. So obviously, her being queer, her being a lesbian.
Mm.
I don't know how she gets her head around that. How anyone would justify her being a lesbian who is I'm kind of remember the name. It's called an illegal pre-clear. You're called an illegal
Oh,
pre-clear, and you are, classed as perverted and degraded, um, and a deviant.
yeah.
So I don't know how anyone can be like, oh yeah, she's one of the most successful people, but yeah, no, also like how do you know, like, if you pull everything
It's
in.
I really wonder if her mom told her you can use your deviance as an asset, but that's all. You
I
know what I
really
mean?
don't know.
Like, it just makes me wonder, like, you're allowed to be gay, but you have to keep representing the church so that it looks like we support gay. And so
Oh
that people
no,
don't
no, no,
realize that the
sorry.
other gays have to be have the gay interrogated out of them. You know what I
I
mean? Like, I
think you're an
almost wonder.
illegal. I think you're an illegal pre-care if you've had psych help, if you've had like psychiatric help.
Oh, okay. But
Um,
I think it's, yeah, I don't know, man.
but yeah, so there's that. I'm gonna have to go make a drink because I'm so thirsty. There's that.
Yeah.
Hopefully you can still hear me. Let me know if I can't, and I'll shut up. So, okay,
Okay.
there's that, and I'm not sure if she's single, if she's in a relationship, but can you imagine being someone's partner? Like,
Yeah.
either it would have to be someone else who is in Scientology and equally
Hurt.
Scientologetic and equally gay and equally famous enough to be allowed to be gay. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
Yeah.
that dating pool, it's just like her and herself.
Yeah. Otherwise, you're lying to your partner, or your partner. Yeah.
Yeah. Or you're gonna get with someone who's normal. One sec. Can you hear me?
Yes.
I just filling kettle up.
Nice.
So either yeah, that person's either doesn't exist because it's yourself, the one lesbian Scientologist of your age, or you're right. Otherwise, or you're gonna be out 2D with someone who is a closet lesbian. Like that's not a fun. Do you think they're gonna come out and be like, "We're so happy for you," or they're gonna be like,
Yeah.
"You dirty lying leather. This hasn't come up in ethics, has it? Didn't tell about this withhold, did you? Like you're gonna get in shit. You're gonna get shit. You're not gonna have a congrats party. You're gonna get in shit, and they're gonna handle you to buggery. Oh, they're gonna handle you. Can you imagine?
You dirty lying leather. I'm dying.
They would.
I know, but it's the way that you.
Yeah. Because they would.
Uh, no, I know. I know.
Oh
And
dear.
also, like, if your partner was someone who was just like a regular person, and they started learning about Scientology, and they were like, okay,
That's what I was
so
gonna
everybody
say.
gets, all of these people in Scientology get, the gay audited out of them because it's a perversion, a flaw in, all of this. And then the person will say, well, did you have to do this? And then you'll say no. And then she'll say why, and you'll be like, well, because I didn't, blah 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 blah, because I had privilege and I
Because
wasn't,
my gay BTs are fabulous, darling. They pay the
yeah.
bills.
And then your partner's sitting there like, okay, so other people you grew up with got abused for the same thing and traumatized for the same thing, but you didn't have to, and now you're not speaking up against
Oh
that.
my goodness, this would be like a 2024 version of Bridgerton
Oh my gosh.
and the common gay with the
Yeah.
royalty gay.
Yep.
How's it be like? How's it be like? You'd be treated like a commoner.
Yeah.
Oh, have you heard that song? And it's just like, uh, it's like when I wasn't famous, I'm not. No, no. Oh, what is it? It was like, damn it.
I'm just gonna tell
Oh,
you right now,
okay.
I don't know it.
It's by the streets. Can you Google?
Can I Google? Yes, I can Google.
So it's
Give
by
me
the
one.
streets, and it's like
Starts
famous,
with by
maybe.
the street. I got my pocket mouth going here. Hold on. What's the name of the song?
Famous. Try famous.
Okay. When you wasn't famous.
Yeah. Can you play a little bit of that? We'll be alright with me.
Yeah. Oh, we're not monetized. Oh, okay. It just decided to take me to the screenshot of the video, not the actual. All right, hold on here. Unsure if it's going to play an ad. Okay, here we go.
I realised I haven't really eaten, so I just grabbed some flapjack. Yeah. So easy. Who is also famous too? It feels just like when you wasn't famous. Yep, this is the song.
Papers don't tell tales that are always aligned with truth. It's Timberline if it's lucky you'll never try worrying up finances too.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
So that just made me think of her, like, it's going to be so weird. Like, all the dynamics are weird. Like, can you imagine being with someone and they're like, oh, bring me home to meet my mom. She will be repulsed by your existence. Try not to. Like, what? Like, what year?
I know.
Excuse me? When?
She will think that you are not able enough to use resources on, but
Can you imagine going to an event and being like the shame of being like, you can't, like, please don't look at me like you love me. Don't touch me. Don't hold my hands. Don't kiss me. No cheeky gropings. Someone will write up a night report. Like, this
yeah.
isn't a joke. Can you imagine? So crazy.
It's just really repressive and heartbreaking, and it just creates so much pain on so many levels for so many people that it's just, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to me. And it's just, there are too many people with hurting hearts, and it's just a perpetual system of more hurting hearts. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And if you are unfamiliar with the gay Sciento experience, I will link it in the description. Please, Tilty, please make me do it. Why not make me? But
Oh,
like
I will.
be
I
on
will.
at me, badger me. Please check out Surge, Delmar, literally Surge. Please check out Nora Ames at Oh No Nora. Please check out Liz Ferris at Pokemon and Cult. And Samuel, of course, Samuel, the SP chef, Samuel.
Samuel's a fucking treasure.
Again, he has another story. Sorry, I forget we're not even on call. I'm like fully putting my noisy house on.
Creaky door, creaky door.
Oh, I left the flipping cup upstairs. Okay, I'm coming back here. Yeah, I know. I'm coming back. Yeah, he's given a lot of his story about what it was like growing up in Scientology, being basically coerced into joining the Sea Org as a child, and then his experience as being gay, and people literally say like, they'd rather have you dead than have you stop keeping Scientology from working or bring black PR.
Yeah, if you don't KSW, you can just drop the body.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. How
well,
disgusting.
We're gonna KSW. We're gonna KSW. That's right. We're gonna knock Scientology wayside. That's what we're gonna do.
But there's
Straight
a few
up DP
parents
crew.
who seem to know the teachings aren't right.
Mm-hmm.
So his stepdad, for instance, Samuel, the SP chef, his Samuel Zuli, he's also a fantastic artist as well as chef.
Oh
Do
my
check him out on
gosh.
Instagram.
Yeah, please
His
do.
stepfather, he has this story, but I think he had sort of didn't necessarily want to be here anymore, we'll say. And his stepfather seen the struggles that he was going through, and actually got him a job in a restaurant with a gay couple. So he got to see them and how in love they are, and you know how productive
there's
and happy, and yeah, and not like
Oh,
excuse me,
that
not
makes me
like
want to
in because
cry.
yeah, because they tell people as well, like if you turn your back on Scientology, like all of these bad things are going to happen to you.
Oh yeah, you're gonna get pneumonia and die. You're gonna fucking. That's just a common thing. You're just gonna get pneumonia no matter what. I mean, bend over, you're gonna get pneumonia.
Yeah, have a bad thought about LRH pneumonia.
That's right. Oh, that explains why I've got the sniffles.
Yeah, so there's that whole side of just how, like, being a lesbian, a gay woman, queer woman, however she wants to identify. I just don't understand how. I don't understand how. I mean, unless she's like, oh, yeah, I'm gay, but I'm just going to be single.
Yeah, but
Like, I understand that, but it's just sad. Like I'm not saying everyone should have it all, but
that's exactly what I'm saying. She's causing more pain for herself, right? Like that's kind of, you know what I mean? Like
yeah.
she should burst out. She should say, "No, fuck that. I'm gay. And I'm tired of kids
Everyone
not being allowed to be gay. Let's do this."
everyone deserves the roller coaster of a ride of love and heartbreak. I mean, no matter if you have only been with one person, when they go, when they pass, if they leave you, you will have heartbreak. You will.
Mhm. Yeah.
Not everyone's guaranteed love, but everyone's guaranteed heartbreak. And you learn so much from heartbreak. You grow so much from heartbreak. I think, like, what kind of fraud of a musician? I know a lot of musicians. And what kind of fraud? She a fraud? Hasn't had heartbreak. How are you going to sing with pain? You've never had your heart broken. Like, there's
Exactly.
difference. There's difference between being rejected by parents and then having, like, your parents are only guaranteed in your life, say 18 years, 20 years, different for different cultures, I admit, but in, you know, the Western world, in the US, it's normally, you know, early 20s you think about moving out. But
Yeah.
if you're to get with someone in a relationship, that you're thinking of the rest of your life, most people.
Yeah.
So to be robbed of that opportunity, I just thought so deep into it, and I'm just so sad for her. I'm just like, come on now. This is
It's
like,
unnecessary.
so you're going to have to find a needle in a haystack.
It's like self-flagellating yourself for God. You know what I mean? Like why how is suffering going to clear the planet? How is suffering going to further, I don't Emily, you deserve to flick a bean, okay?
You do. It's ever
You
so
deserve it.
fun. Oh, there we go. I got
To
you.
flick beans and have your bean flicked, okay? That's all I'm saying. Stand up for the kids, stand up for the gays, make Chester proud, undo the wrong. Undo the wrong. Speak up.
I mean, it wasn't her wrong until she went into that position of
No.
being an absolute fucking hypocrite. Like,
That's
I think
exactly
until
it.
a
There was
certain,
a
everyone's like,
choice.
until what point is someone a victim? Until the point where you're being such a massive fucking hypocrite that you're not, in my head. Like, in
Yeah.
my head, it's like, you fucking know. You fucking know what's going on. What are you on
Like,
about? What, like,
not only is her mom Osa, her mom writes Dave Miscavige's speeches, okay? She's the reason Dave Miscavige still sounds like an asshole.
Well, I'm going to say if it's not to his liking, it wouldn't be like that.
Yeah, but she knows him so well that she can just channel the assholery. And that's a skill, right? Like she could be using that for writing books and movies and villains and things that are good, but no, she's writing for David Miscavige.
But
Don't piss
again,
with
she's
me.
part of OSA. I believe she's already been in the hole. Can you imagine it being someone who's already been to the hole? Are you trying to put your own spin, or are you writing exactly what you think this
That's
psychopath wants
exactly
you to
it.
write?
I'd be grabbing my kid and I'd be getting the fuck out of there. That's what I'd be doing.
Yeah, I think her dad is still alive, but I think he might be demoted to dishwashing.
Oh, I wonder if he's honestly, I wonder if he's with Laura's dad.
Probably.
Because that's what Laura's dad is doing, isn't he? Washing dishes?
Yeah.
Oh, one of their daughters has integrity and one doesn't. I think Laura should sit down with Emily and be look. One musical heart to
I
another.
no, I think that anything Lara would say or do, they'd be like, she's just jealous.
Ugh,
Do you know what I mean?
but she's better.
Yeah, 100%. I completely agree with you. I'm just saying that
I know.
if
I
you
know you're
throw them a
right. They
softball, they're
totally
going to
would.
take
They'd
it.
because
Yeah,
they can
and
spin
it's
anything
bollocks.
however they want.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, just makes me want to grab these people by the shoulders and shake them, but then it's like they won't even do anything.
Mm.
Makes. Yeah. I just want to say, if you're gay, I support you with my whole goddamn heart. If
And
you are gender diverse, I support you with my whole goddamn heart.
Emily, if you leave Scientology, many people will flick your bean.
Exactly. You'll have bean flickers lined up so fast, you'll be calling yourself Jack. Get it? Because he grew a
Um,
beanstalk.
Beanstalk.
He traded for the magic beans.
What
She's trading
bean?
Scientology for magic beans,
Well, no. Mm,
right? Yeah. Yeah. And then you climb the beanstalk up to Planet Consent where there's lesbians abound.
I'd be like, you could rename your house the Jelly Bean Factory because you could have every single flavour in there.
Oh, I love it.
There we go.
There we go.
Okay, we've
And it's
we've covered the
whimsical.
subject of gayness and the why it's just baffling me so much as a gay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just put flapjack in my
But
mouth.
like I would be listening to some of those songs like some of the lyrics that Chester wrote made me think like I'm a failure as a woman because I wasn't a woman. And I was like, wait, maybe I'm failing expectations that I'm not meant to live up to. I was like freaking 15. Like it's important stuff. You need to be thinking. You need to be you're not just jumping on stage and making money. These are important words.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. Like
Like every
you're wrong
song is
genre.
yeah, wrong genre. Like
Get into pop.
e- every single song that they sing, like uh you could look up any of those albums and listen to those songs and think of it as context of a youth inside of Scientology trying to get the fuck out, trying to reconcile the abuse, trying to reconcile the pain, trying to keep living. So how do you sing those songs and not think of your own life in that and reconcile that in your own, like I know you've said it before, but I genuinely cannot, you know
Yeah.
like you got to put your heart into singing it. I, Any OT 420.
Mm. I'm gonna go make that tea. I started making the tea. The next part I wanted to cover was oh yeah, and yeah, if you wanted if you wanted examples of like the doctrine, you can go to sptv.space, go on the community sourced, and you'll find the chatbots that Holly Scientology Geek made.
They're awesome.
And you can ask it, and you can say, what in the doctrine would suggest that Scientology is against gay people? Can you please give me references? And then it'll do that, and you can
It'll spit
cross-reference
them
that.
right out.
Yeah,
Yep.
with the it'll be linked. The red balls will be linked with the red balls. The green balls will be linked with the green. But it'll be in the policy. It'll be the HCO policy letters, which I could never get right. I'll never know green and red. I'm so sorry. I just can't. It just won't. That information won't stay in my brain.
I will never not get those two volumes confused. Like if Holly was able to say like green is Pissy Ron or red is Pissy Ron, then I'd be able to, you know what I mean? Like I'd be able to determine which one's which. Wait, Pissy Ron's administrative, so which one's administrative? See, I'm already confusing myself again. Crawling in my skin, your thetans are not real. Fear is how you'll fall. Just go and flick some beans. Please.
So yeah, we will go on to the next subject when I get back upstairs on the tea. But for now, I will say, oh, that is a lovely cuppa. Oh, that is beautiful, delightful.
Oh, I'm glad. I'm so glad.
Oh,
You deserve it.
thank you.
After making such lovely art pieces.
I know that took me ages. I worked very hard.
I can tell. It's a lot of love that went into it.
Yeah. I mean, I've got to admit, there was a point where I finished the background and I was like, this is going to be funny, but could probably put something better on top of this. And I was like, nah.
No, you committed to the bit and I respect it.
I did. Oh, okay. What was I saying? What was I,
You're going to start your second point, or your next point that you had.
Oh, I was going to
Yes.
say, I just wanted to try and find or engage different people like who might not know about Scientology, just to get them to look at the site, SPTV space. So I've been doing whatever I can shorts wise in front of this here sign.
Yes.
And I found out that the most popular thing I could possibly give to the internet is Nuala.
Yeah, she's the baby.
She is the star of the show. And I know this because I'm like, right, I'll upload this short of me. That took a while to do, that did.
Fucking pink.
Okay, uploaded. Yeah, it's been uploaded a week. It's got 70 views. I'm like, cool. Cool. I upload a video of Nuala doing basically nothing. It's like 500 views straight away. What?
Yeah,
How?
Because love dog.
She is super cute, but yeah. As long as a few more people see this and see that I've just wrote SPTV space in it and that.
Yeah.
Or I've wrote like,
my
even
headphones
she
are
knows
doing
it's
that
not
weird
cool.
thing again.
Could you not hear me?
No, I can hear you. It's just coming out of my speaker. And so, oh, you know what? It's probably doing that when my fucking mom is trying to call. God.
Oh, yeah. Pick up your mom. Just let her know what an inconvenience she is. No, I'm joking.
No, what I did was I have my phone on Do Not Disturb. But she just keeps calling.
Well, maybe it thinks it's no, do you want to grab it? Because you might want to grab it and then come back into the stream anyway, because it might completely mess the audio up.
Okay, but can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear.
Is it fixed?
I don't know. I can hear.
Is it?
Here's the other bum.
Is my microphone fixed? Ooh, look at that leaf. Mm.
Lovely
Bam!
bum. Look at
It
that
is a
for a
lovely bum.
lovely bum. I don't know if to do stuff around the other side or in between or just leave it like that.
I think it's perfect, honestly.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think yeah. I sometimes I've been learning from both you and
Less
Mitch.
is
Less
more.
is more. Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah, exactly. Um, give me 1 second here. I'm just gonna slide my phone out for 1 second just so I can text my mom quick. So
I
she
mean,
doesn't
we
call
don't
again.
normally do, yeah, but we don't normally do Mondays, do we? So I can imagine,
No.
people are being like, what on earth are you doing? Maybe it's your other friends trying to call as well. Maybe. Are you there? Have you gone? Have you left
Okay.
me?
Hello. Are
Oh,
you there? Can you hear me?
hi.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hi. I just sent her a really quick text. I just said, done in about 20 minutes. Fuck off until then, please.
Oh, oh, way.
Yeah, we're an hour and 40 in. I can't even believe it.
No way. Oh my God. Right.
Yeah.
Jesus. Okay. Okay. Right. Okay. So
Sports.
the next thing is the fact that they don't let people in. They don't acknowledge mental illness. They won't do anything towards mental well-being except interrogations on the cans for hours and hours and hours on end. If you haven't seen what a Scientology audit session is like, the shit is crazy. Like, it is just an interrogation it's an interrogation session. It's like it's like having a lie detector, but it's not as effective. It's less effective than a
And
lie detector.
sometimes
Sorry,
it's public. Sometimes they
what do
do
you mean?
it like sometimes they do it on on the stage and everyone's watching you get audited.
Oh yeah, no, it's not. It's not the same. Like an actual, like a normal auditing session, they
Oh,
you'll
it's
be in
not
a
the same as
room.
this one? Okay. That okay, well that's a little bit better, I guess.
Yeah, you'll normally be in a room and they'll ask you, undo your bra, take your belt off, take your shoes off if they're uncomfy. Um, have you eaten? Are you well rested?
Are you
Ask you all these
sessionable?
things. Are you sessionable? Yeah. They'll ask you if you want to be there, which you have to say yes. So yeah, they do all that stuff. Um, they don't help anybody with mental health, and this is evident in the cases of just if anybody knows Rebecca Minkoff, she is set to be on the Real Housewives of New Jersey, New York City.
I think it's New Jersey, or is
I
it New
don't know.
York? It's a fucking Real Housewives show. I don't watch those,
Mm,
so it's
hmm.
one of those. It's whichever one of those
So
is going to be coming out.
her dad, for example, David Minkoff, you could look into
Real piece of
two
work.
of his court cases. Um, Lisa McPherson. They settled, I think it was the late 90s, 97, 98, for £100,000, I believe, somewhere
Oh
around
my
that.
god. Oh my god.
Yeah, for negligence, because obviously they've taken her out of the hospital, locked her up in a room, and she had passed. They took her to the hospital. I believe she was already passed away by then, which is horrific, absolutely
It is.
horrific.
It is. On so many levels. It's an unspeakable tragedy. I'm gonna have a OT. I'm gonna have that OT 420 now, just in her honor. Oh, and people are
Yeah.
saying it is New York.
Oh, New York.
This is for
And
those two beautiful souls.
Yeah, and of course Whitney Mills.
That's the other
She
soul.
wasn't. Yeah, she wasn't doing, really well. She could have done with medical assistance, but unfortunately, she's a Scientologist. They don't believe in it. So she didn't get that. She didn't get that.
They
She
failed
got
her.
yeah. Someone had offered her or told her about this assist to drop the body.
Ugh.
All of this is mentioned in the documentation in the court case of Whitney Mills. Whitney Mills was found after allegedly setting herself on fire and shooting herself.
Yeah, allegedly.
Allegedly. Because, they're easy things to do to yourself, one after the other.
Yeah, and if you're suicidal, the first thing you're going to think about is the most agonizing way to die, right? Which is by burning to death. Like that, fire is definitely how you want to go. No, 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 no,
But again, this is
no.
what
Oh my God,
happens
it
when
makes
you
me want to
take someone
cry.
who
Oh,
needs mental health care and you tell them, oh no, it's not mental health care you need. What is actually happening, because she was OT8, is there's thousands of body thetans just all clustered around your body and they're making you feel weird, okay? It's nothing to do with you or anything that you might have heard going on. No, nothing like that. Don't be
it's
reading the internet. You'll get pneumonia on top of all this. You don't want pneumonia, do you? No. So you listen to us. This is literally what happens. So yeah, it's documented. All these people have been told, and it's in the documents as well. The court documents for David Minkoff that she didn't get sufficient mental health care, and regardless of the fact it was against Dr. Minkoff's religious beliefs as a Scientologist, regardless of that fact, he was still under a duty of care to look after her
he
mental
took an oath.
well-being.
He took an oath.
The
Does that
Hippocratic
mean
Oath,
nothing?
yeah. So that is that's not even arguable. That's not like Scientology be like, oh no, ChatGPT got it wrong. ChatGPT didn't get it wrong because it's literally got all of its information from the doctrine. So, but yeah, this is literally in the court reports,
Every time
court
I hear
records.
about it, it just fucking breaks my heart because as someone who has tried to unalive, it's I can't. Let me mute for just a sec.
Send in big hug if it's wanted.
I just can't. It's just there's so many hearts breaking and suffering every day, and it doesn't need to be happening, and these people need to be looked out for. No one should fucking feel like that, like they want their lives to end, and then have someone say, oh, okay, well, here's a good way to do it.
Because they are
Seeing as
literally
there's no way to
told,
cure that.
yeah, you're better to drop the body. You're
Start
better to
fresh.
go. You're better, yeah, and come back, because if you go and get psych help, you're then going to be ineligible to come and do. Well, she was already OT8, so they probably would have said you can't do anything. You've got to like start. I didn't
You gotta
even
suck Tom
know.
Cruise's toes or something. I don't know.
Oh, gross. No.
Sorry, I had to say something because I feel bad for crying.
Oh no.
Oh, it's just how do you fail a fellow human harder than that, you know? How do you let someone down worse than what they're doing? You can't. You can't let down someone more than that. You can't strip away their hope and then say, "Well, guess you're fucked. Go ahead and start again." No. No.
No, it is absolutely horrific.
Oh.
And this is a practice. This isn't a one-off thing. This is a one-off I can point to that has court records that it is a common practice.
It's the system working as intended. This is the design.
Yes. Yeah.
It's not an outlying case. This is the standard. The people
And
who
yeah,
got
so
out are the outlying cases. They're the heroes.
Emily Armstrong grew up on the cadet org. Rebecca Minkoff, a bit richer to start with, so she went to an LRH school, elementary school. So these are children who have like everything's been so warped from the time where you start taking in information, the time where you start, forming your view of the world, the facts, so yeah, it really is coming from a different kettle of fish. And again, yeah, as I said, Emily's mom is literally working in OSA. Her dad was working in OSA. They would have been the people to help orchestrate the attacks to the Jane Does, and also help with the cover up of Danny Masterson being a prolific rapist. And yes, there were 3 people in that trial. Yes, 2 people were Scientologists, but there was over a dozen people who have made reports on Danny Masterson. Okay.
Those are just the only charges they had enough to file
Yeah.
things that would stick.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't make the cases any less valid, the incidents any less valid. Just because they don't have enough to put it together for a court of law doesn't mean that it's not as valid as the ones that got taken to court. And that's something people don't seem to realize. Oh, well, if you didn't get to take it to court, it must not have been that serious. No, it was just as serious. It's just there wasn't enough to go through with it in the court of law.
And sometimes it takes people a few years to be able to come forward. And you know why?
Yeah.
Because of assholes like the ones who'll be like, oh, but what about, oh, but why, oh, but what? Yeah, you are literally the reason that it's so hard for people to come forward because you're so nasty. People, oh, what were you wearing? Or what were you doing? Oh, was there anything you were trying to get out of it? Go fuck yourself.
Literally, what did you do to pull this in?
Yeah, it's the
Get
same
the
shit. It's the
fuck
same
outta
shit.
here.
Same shit. Get fucked.
Yeah. As a great squirrel once said, touch my finger. Thank you.
Yay!
I love that so much.
Amazing.
Oh, it just breaks my heart. Like, you're a Scientologist and you're hiding all of this, and yet you're singing music that people use to break free of how they feel confined. That is just so
See,
twisted
yeah,
pretzel.
that's where it became a slap in the face. That's where she became a problem to me. Is when
Oh, you popped out.
okay,
You popped out for a second there.
okay,
You're
probably
back.
best.
Were you getting
Let's
mad?
let's say hypothetically, someone had a lot to do with child trafficking and child abuse, and then that person puts themselves on a board or a charity for abused children. Like at that point, you become a perpetrator. You stop being known as like, oh, someone who might be a victim. It's like, no, you've done nothing to try and fix that. No therapy, no growth, no anything. You're just going, well, I'm gonna get myself in this power position, and then no one can say anything because I'm here now, and and I'm making up because I'm doing this charity work. The fuck you are with what you use. So you're just going to continue to use kids. You've used and abused kids. And you continue to do it because it takes the heat off you. Like what? No, it's not okay. It's not okay.
Playbooks worked well so far.
Like she had a band. No one was saying anything. No one gave a shit about her Scientology band. She's put herself in this position of,
Yeah, absolutely.
and it's just a slap in the face.
Yeah. And it's, I'm just going to say it again, it's exactly like Serge said. If she had taken this position with the intent to use the platform in the way that she should have, none of this would be happening right now.
Yeah.
Because she totally could have. She could have listened to her gut last theme, and said,
Mm.
this is a perfect opportunity. I'm going
Yeah.
to use this. Doesn't matter how I got here. I know what I can do. I'm going to follow Chester's legacy. I'm going to do my own childhood proud and make up for my things that I went through. And I'm going to fucking save some kids, man. That's what,
What a
like,
fucking opening tour as well. Can you imagine that?
yeah.
That would be respectful. That would be a legacy. That would be paying homage to go, you know what? I'm here and here's my story. Here's who I am. Here's my story.
Yeah.
And here's what I'm going to do to stop it being anyone else's story. People would be like, fuck yeah. Yes, you are continuing.
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
imagine the amount of people who'd be behind her as well.
Fuck yeah. Everyone would be like, okay, Chester's being replaced, but it's by someone who's literally going to carry on his legacy and is going to follow through with his passion and hope and care and love for people. Like that would have been amazing, and everyone would have been like, yeah, and she's a gay woman, yeah. Everyone would have been so fucking hyped and on board. I would have been like, dude, I'm gonna revert to my teenage years and listen to nothing but Linkin Park for 4 months. But no, that's not happening.
Like what in the let's say what in the Ellen DeGeneres you got to do to have the lesbians not rally behind you.
Yeah, right? Oh, I was gonna say something and then it popped out of my brain. Shit. Oh, dang it. Oh, it was good
So
too.
I don't know how far we're in, but this is how far I've got to whatever the fuck I'm doing.
Whoa,
Don't know if we
that's
can see.
gorgeous. Holy fuck. Fluffer, I love that.
You like my bits?
I really like that. The colors are absolutely stunning. I'm gonna have to do a similar kind of tie-dye background on mine, I think, but I'll do it different, of course. But I love that. That's so beautiful. You and Rika always nail it picking your color palettes, and I don't know how you do it.
I use the colours I have. I don't think it's a skill.
No, but you just like you can pick like 3 blues and or 2 blues and a pink, and sometimes they look great together and sometimes they don't look so good together. But you and Rico always have this way of like picking ones that always just like complement comfortably. Oh, oh shit. I'm trying to think of what that thing I was gonna say was. Oh, I'm so mad. It was actually a good thought. I don't have many of those. Oh, it's my own fault I lost it too. Dang it.
Yeah, I just wanted to quickly go over what I thought, not that anyone gives a shit, what I thought of her apology. Obviously, it wasn't an apology. It was not an apology. There's a lot of things that she said in there which I don't like or agree with. Like the fact that she was like, several years ago, someone asked me to go. No, not
No.
several years ago. Like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
2 years ago. Say 2 years ago, I went to my friend's hearing. No one asked you. Like, it was your friend. It wasn't like a friend
Yeah,
of a friend of your
who asked you?
sister. Like
Did you when you were at their barbecue? Like,
the point is, if say you were going to a hearing and I was like, oh, someone asked me to go to Tilty's. No, Tilty asked me.
yeah.
Or do you know what I mean? Or Scientology, obviously not. But do you know what I mean? It's
Oh yeah.
several years ago. Someone asked me. No, 3 years ago, I decided, despite the allegations, despite what my mum and dad do for a living, despite me knowing the people, despite me knowing someone who has been a victim, because don't forget she's in the same crowd as Chrissy Bixler.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And if anyone didn't know, Mars Volta singer Cedric Bixler Zavala has re-released a statement he put up a few years ago on Dead Charlotte, the band Dead Charlotte. I don't know if it's their Instagram page, but just saying how disgusted he is in Emily and, you know, the harassment of the Jane Does during the court case. And I think the sheriff said they haven't seen anything like that outside of like gang related cases.
Yeah, it's brutal. And wasn't her
Disgusting.
apology an Instagram story too? It wasn't even like an
It was an
actual
Instagram
post?
story. It wasn't
Yeah.
an apology. It was like a, oh my god, so it was like forever ago and I don't even remember it, and it's not like you were married or anything. I just like, it was just like a few times and I was totally drunk.
And then, like, after
It's
I
like,
made this
no,
post, I finally
you
followed
slept
her
with my
on Twitter.
fiance. You don't
Yeah.
get to say that when you sleep with someone's fiance. Like,
Yeah.
what? Why are you trying to down? Why? Like, it's like you being nonchalant doesn't make it less of an issue. It makes you more of a
No.
bitch.
Boom! Mic drop. Also, I was gonna say, you know what this just reminded me of?
What?
This reminds me of the Nickelodeon case where the predator, what was his name? Brian,
Yeah.
I forget his last name, but he went to court and all of these actors showed up to support him. And
Yeah.
a lot, in this case, several of them weren't told why they were told like a half story as to why, but you
Yeah.
should fucking
Acceptable
ask some
truth.
questions. Yeah, and then some of them came out after or whatever and did a podcast saying like we didn't even know why we were there, and then we came there and we heard all this stuff come out and we just felt absolutely sick to our stomachs because we knew we were sitting on the wrong side of the court. But at the same time, they never said that to the actual.
Oh, Eric's here.
Eric,
Oh, wait, what?
you're
I
just
have to
gonna.
run. I'll see you on Growing Up in Scientology in a couple of hours. Oh my god! Eric's going to be on Aaron. Yes, we'll watch. That's so cool.
Oh, that's
When's
awesome.
2? When's 2?
2 p.m. Pacific, so 2 my time.
That's 2 more
2 p.m.
hours.
my time. So
2 more
10.
hours.
Yeah. So 10 your time.
Oh, that's amazing.
That's not even too late for you. That's nice.
I know, yeah.
Oh, I'm so glad Eric's going on. Eric, everybody needs to hear
Yeah.
Eric's story. Eric's
100%.
a champion.
Hey, Eric, if you haven't seen the art piece of the day, this is the actual art piece of the day. This is the one.
She's still there.
This is the star of the show.
Yeah, it is. It's the star. It's the highlight of 2024, I think.
It really might be.
That is the culmination of 5 months of painting and pondering.
Boom. Thank
It all comes
you.
down to butt stuff.
Yeah. Eric likes
Which,
it.
if you know, in Scientology, you're not allowed to do butt stuff.
Yeah. What time are we on?
Oh, geez, we're at 2 hours and 3 minutes, so I suppose we're done.
Okay. Mine says 10 minutes 45. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's not right.
It feels kind of like it's been 10 minutes, to be fair.
So yeah, I'm going to hopefully add all those people in, add those cases in. I've also got like wiki house Scientology and homosexuality. I've got that wiki page saved. So I'll add all those in the description, hopefully.
Remember being gay as punk as fuck?
Oh, I'll try and remember to add the resource page, so, and like instructions how to get to the ChatGPT. But yeah, it's Dynetics and Science of Survival. That'll be the
if you don't know how to get there, go to the live Natalie did with Holly, and Holly tells you how to get there directly.
I've said it. You go onto
Oh my
resources, you
gosh.
go onto community sourced, and it's there. It's got the chatbots there. It just says
Okay,
chatbot.
you did say exactly that.
I did.
I might
I said
need
it
a
again
second
though.
coffee. I've only had one
It's
coffee
okay.
today. Give me a break. I laughed too hard. Used up all my
Oh,
brain power.
I will consider that. There'll be considerations overnight before I start the puzzle again tomorrow. Do we put a Tilty Hearts butt stuff on the puzzle? That is a fantastic idea, Joe. Thank you so much.
Oh, Joe.
Thank you, Joe.
How do you
That
do
is
me so
beautiful.
dirty?
Yeah. Glorious.
Oh no.
Glorious, glorious. Amazing. Yeah, I will thank you so much, Tilty, for your time and your presence. Maybe a butt with a bird toe. Yeah. Yep, I like it. Yeah, so I'll see you all tomorrow doing the puzzle a little bit. It is dark. You know how sunny time it was? It was sunny. Oh, we can't see with all that daylight. Gone. I'm in a dark, dark room with a
This
wobbly,
is my
wobbly.
hair. This is my hair in its natural state.
Lovely, lovely. It looks
I would be
static.
more okay. I would be more okay if it was a butt with a bird tattoo.
I wouldn't want you to touch me because I feel like when you do, it'd go.
I have never once static shocked anyone in my life.
I don't trust you. I would be wary. I'm so sorry. I'd be like, you look like you're gonna shock me. You look like you're gonna.
I've never
I
been
don't
in
like
trouble
being.
before.
Yeah.
Think I ever
Thank
been
you all
a
so much. Yeah, we're gonna go. We'll see. Go to sptv.space, see who else is on, and yeah, 100% set an alarm. Go find the live notification bell on to see that live with Eric. Oh my god, amazing! It's going to be just on Aaron's channel by the looks of what Eric said. Then
Go
send
catch
him
it.
some support. Incineration Nation, get over there, hype him up. If you know some great questions to ask, maybe he's told us and we know, but he hasn't mentioned that live. Get in there. If you've got one of those members chat, get it up there. Thank you all so much. Appreciate you all. And I'll see you tomorrow on my channel or Wednesday on Tilty's channel. Peace.
Take care, everybody.
Bye. Tilty loves butt stuff.